Hi everyone, this is Lori with Midstate 515 Resellers. I was actually reaching out today to see if you guys could help me out with a little situation that just came up. Several weeks ago, we sold a pair of pants to these folks. Transaction went just fine, no issues. However, yesterday, I believe, we received an email from them. Actually, it was a direct message through eBay. Stating that the item that they received, in this case was a pair of jeans, or like a capri denim, had this awful stench to them. They said it was drenched in patchouli fragrance, and they live in a hot climate state, and they could smell it before they even got to the mailbox. So of course we offered our apologies and said, hey, we offer free returns. Please just return that item and we're happy to give you a full refund. And they're like, nope, we threw them away. It wasn't even worth our time. Initially they said, don't bother with the refund. We just needed to get rid of this product, but we wanted you to be aware. And again, we said, we're sorry. We're more than happy to issue a refund if we got our product back, because first I kind of wanted to evaluate it and see what improvements on our part we could have made if there was this weird smell to it, or what was going on, because we were at like 99% positive feedback, and this one item, for whatever reason, had an odor where all the other ones that we sold did not. So I wanted to investigate to see if something happened. But again, that buyer said, no, we just threw them away. So we're like, well, okay, sorry. And it would have been probably, well, no, it wasn't yesterday. It would have had to be, a few days ago when we got that initial message, because today we got a follow-up message from them saying, you know what, after some consideration, we do want a refund. But we can't return your product because we've thrown it away. And I just will be happy if you just refund me the purchase price for those jeans, and I'll eat the shipping. And if you don't do this, we're going to give you negative feedback, and we would sure hate to impact your, 99.9 positive feedback rating. I believe, again, I'm new to reselling, so I'm not quite sure, but we've never received feedback like that in the past. But I'm inclined to believe that it was like a bit of a threat of sorts, meaning you're going to refund me money, but I'm not going to return your product. And if you do that, I will either not leave you negative feedback, or I don't know if they have the ability to remove any negative feedback, what he's fishing for here. And immediately my initial response at the beginning of all this was, oh my gosh, what happened? Of course we need to give this guy a refund. But we do want to follow eBay's return policy and at least get our product back, so we can do some exploring and evaluating on our own to figure out how we can prevent this from happening again. But Rich, my husband, he's like, well, let's think about this. They initially said, we don't want a refund. We threw those pants away, but we wanted you to know that there was an issue. And then a couple of days go by, and then we get a follow-up email or message through eBay stating, you know what, I think we want that refund now. But again, we can't return your product because, again, we threw it away. And this person did leave negative feedback. I know there's an option out there to report the buyer for like threatening behavior. Like they are saying, give me my money back, or we're leaving negative feedback, and keep in mind, we're not sending your product back either. Or, what's eBay's policy or stance on that typically? Because obviously I want to follow their procedures and protocol. I would presume that because they have that ability where you can, I guess, report a buyer, so to speak. I've not really had to do it before, so I don't know what that means. We are Preferred Seller Plus, since we offer free shipping. I'm thinking, or I'm hoping, maybe eBay would remove that negative feedback. Top Seller Plus, that's what we are. Sorry, my mind is in a different direction. Again, will eBay remove that negative feedback? Because truly, we would have offered a refund, but, shouldn't we get the product back also? Or would you guys have just refunded and said, you know what, it's not worth the hassle? Just give him his money back, whatever it might be, reimburse his shipping, let him keep the pants and move on. I'm not sure what's appropriate in that type of situation. So if any of you guys have any insight or experience on what you would do or have done in the past, I would really appreciate it. Seriously, if you could leave messages in the comments. I know, being rookies and noobs at all of this, some of you folks that have been doing it for a long time, it's like, happens all the time. And maybe it does. It just hasn't happened to us. And I don't know what's appropriate protocol in this situation. So if you would please help me out and just answer that question, I would really, truly be gratefully appreciative to you guys. Thanks. I appreciate you hearing me out, if nothing else. Have a good day.